Hi, Leslie. Listen, appreciate you taking a couple of moments out here. Um, I've requested you from you just to share a little bit about what you've done with Think and Grow Rich. I'm a huge fan of your work and of all the books you've written, etc., etc. But one of my favorite little pieces is the the summation of the 13 steps in Think and Grow Rich. I think you did an amazing job of summarizing the steps and adding your own little blend in around the various steps there. So just very quickly, if you were to pick, if of the 13 steps there, um, what would be your three favorite steps
of the
of the 13?
of the 13 chapters in the book.
Yeah.
Before I answer that question, can I say one thing?
Correct. You can. Yeah.
Okay. Napoleon Hill wrote a sentence that is the most profound sentence, if you really think about it, that anybody has ever written down. And I wish I could have written something so incredibly profound and so short and succinct. When he wrote, anything the mind of man or woman can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Right? Anything the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. The most profound thing I've ever heard. When you fully understand it, it's incredibly profound. The 13 chapters, 3 out of 13, huh?
Yeah, they're all amazing, but
yeah, the book is like a whole. You have to take it, as a progression and put it all together. But I'm going to say start with chapter 1, which is desire, right? Because passion is the electromagnetic energy that ties everything together in the universe, right? That whole love, passion, desire, electromagnetic energy is the biggest, most profound part of what creation is all about. So chapter 1, all success begins with desire, not wanting, desire, passionate desire. Okay. Second one, I'm going to say chapter 9, which is all about mastermind groups and the synergy that develops from being in active, intentional conversation with like-minded people. That is an incredibly important thing for people to understand. Masterminds are so important, and that's why companies have, boards of directors, and all successful people have their team around them that supports them in their progress through life. And the third one, if I have to limit myself to 3, is going to be the last chapter, I think, which Napoleon Hill calls the sixth sense. Which is essentially your ability to connect not just to your own unconscious, subconscious, but also to the superconscious and the greater power that's outside of ourselves that will support us when we work in harmony with it. So I guess if I had to pick 3 out of 13, those would be the 3 most important chapters.
Great stuff, yeah, and they're 3 hugely important chapters. I actually love the chapter 9 one, because when I first read the book, one of the concepts that I caught was even having your imaginary mastermind, where you can put anybody in it. But yeah, coming back to just to chapter 1 for a moment there, desire, and I love the way you talk about taking an idea to an ideal. Just add the letter L onto idea.
Right.
Where L stands for longing or lust. I love, I like when you bring that one in, because that really gets the energy up about the intensity of the desire you need to move forward there and stuff. So yeah, and again, the sixth sense, for me, somebody who came from a scientific background, wanted to understand logically the sixth sense, which you really can't. Maybe you can. So if I could put you under the cosh a little bit, and obviously they're the 3 that came to mind there. If I was coming to you as a client looking for some coaching, mentoring, direction, whatever, and I said, Leslie, listen, I haven't time to read that book, and you've given those 3 chapters there, if you were to pick one, say, Declan, listen, this is the one, just read this one, implement it. This is the one that'll kickstart your journey. This is the one that'll kickstart your that'll wake you to, as you say, to F up.
Well, all right. All right. So I'll tell you what, because just what you said, wake the F up, I'm going to refer to a different chapter entirely, chapter 7, which is decision. Make the choice. We are choice-enabled creatures. Make the effing decision that you want to create success, find fulfillment, have passion, purpose, and meaning in your life. Make the damn decision clearly and finally and forever. Make the decision.
Okay. Okay, I asked for that one.
You did.
But that's a gem. That's a nugget. That's a truth bomb that you've just dropped on me that I've been aware of. But again, yeah, just make the effing decision.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Resoluteness of decision is, the fundamental thing that we all need to come to an understanding of is when you make that decision and say, this is it, that's what I'm doing, end of story, right?
Line in the sand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Okay, listen, thanks for sharing that. And yeah, I need to have a little, not alone, I'll read through the book again, but I'm going to have a quick breeze through your actually summation of it again, because every time I read that book, I pick up so much. I just, geez, how did I miss that the first time around?
Oh yeah, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's I'm coming up on 20 times through that book. Started at 18 years of age, and I'm coming up on my 20th read.
Great, so 18 and 20. So you're only 38.
Thank you.
Okay, listen, thanks again. Really appreciate you taking a few moments out there just to share some nuggets on Think Grow Rich.
Thank you, Declan. Always again. A pleasure.
Thank you.